Welcome to Sing Geek. Today I'm going to share 5 daily habits with you that I use to keep my voice healthy, so that when it is time to sing, it is in tip-top shape. Hello, my name is Rania Peterson and I am here to geek out on your voice. So as you probably already know, we do not only use our voices when we sing, we also use them throughout the day. And how you treat your voice throughout the day when you speak, it has a big impact on the shape that your voice is in when it's time to sing. So I thought it was time that I share my 5 daily habits that I use to keep my voice healthy. Habit number 1, drink water and drink water often. Gosh, I cannot tell you how many of my vocal coaches growing up kept telling me to drink water, and I know it can feel redundant, but here I am telling you. There really is a big difference between when your voice is hydrated and when your voice is not hydrated. When you're not hydrated enough, your voice can feel sticky. It can be hard to do riffs and runs, and it can be hard to kind of get those pitches that you want. So I challenge you to try and drink enough water for a week and see if you can feel the difference. The usual recommendation for how much water you should be drinking is between 6 to 8 glasses a day. But I recommend that you use a water calculator to tell you exactly how much water you should be drinking based on your body size and your level of activity. I have a link to a cool one on my blog along with an infographic on hydration habits, so I'll link to that in the description below. To finish up habit number 1, let's drink some water. Habit number 2, stretch out your singing muscles. Stretching out the muscles in your throat before a full day of speaking is just like stretching out the muscles in your legs before a long run. It will help you avoid tension and it will prepare your voice for a full day of speaking. If I don't have a lot of time, I'll just do a few stretches. I'll do them right after I drink my big glass of water in the morning. I'll just do like the right side, right here. I hope you're doing this with me. And then I'll do my left side. It feels so good. Then I'll do the crazy one with the tongue, like this. You can feel the stretch here. I hope you were doing that with me. So that was habit number 2, stretching your singing muscles. Habit number 3, warm up your voice. Now, referring back to the running analogy, we usually run a few laps before we go for the big run. It's the same with your voice, so just take a minute to warm it up. Those of you guys who've been with me for a while, you know that I love doing lip trills. So I'll do my lip trills in the morning, and I actually do them in the shower because it saves time, but it's also nice and warm in there, and that's good for the muscles. So I'll just do a few like this. I'll go like this. Just like that, yeah? I'm sure my neighbors, they think I'm a little crazy, but that's okay. Us singers, we are a little crazy. So that was habit number 3, warm up your voice. Habit number 4, avoid speaking in a low voice. Speaking in a low voice is very tiring to your voice, but yet it's something that we all do a lot. Especially when we get tired, we tend to drop it down. Like we get tired, we start talking like this. But there's also other situations. For example, if you're speaking and you really want people to pay attention to what you're saying, it happens to me a lot if I'm in a classroom and I have like 30 students. I want to make sure that they're paying attention to me, that they're understanding what I'm saying. I start to drop my voice down when I do that. If I'm in a meeting with someone and I want to show authority, I want to make sure that they take me serious, I'll also start dropping down my voice and start talking like this. The last situation where I find myself sometimes when I'm at risk of dropping my voice down is when I'm hanging out with my guy friends. Subconsciously, I'll start dropping my voice down to their level. So the trick to avoiding this really is to know the situations where you think it might happen and then simply catch yourself doing it and putting your voice back up to where you know it's healthy and where it feels good to speak and where your voice rings out. Habit number 5, use touch distance speaking. What this means is that we all know it's not good for your voice to yell, right? But sometimes we still try to carry conversations when people are like across the room, or when you're at a party where there's loud music, you still try to yell out a conversation with someone who's like on a chair over there. So what that does is it tires out our voice, it ruins our voice. The next day you can just feel it swollen and it is not a good voice to sing on. So try to make a mental note when you're in that party situation and you want to have a conversation with someone. Try to make sure that they're within arm's reach of you. That will really save your voice. So that was habit number 5. Use touch distance speaking. So these are the 5 habits I use every day to keep my voice healthy. Number 1, drink water. Number 2, stretch out the muscles in your throat. Number 3, warm up your voice, maybe with some lip trills in the shower. Number 4, don't speak in a low voice. And number 5, don't have a conversation with someone who's super far away. Use touch distance speaking. If you have any tricks that you use to keep your voice healthy, please share below so that we can all start doing them too. And if it's the first time you're joining us here on SynGeek, I invite you to subscribe. Join us every week as we continue to geek out on your voice.